Well, hello. My name is Daddy-O, and I'm going to comment on a comment, and we need to address this again because I'm getting some more comments off of a video I've done some time ago. If you're an Uber driver and you're worried about your acceptance rate, hang on to this video, okay? Because I'm going to show you my stats, all right? I'm going to show you the stats I had before I got this vehicle I'm in now, the Mach-E. And I'm going to show you what my stats are today, starting off in the Mach-E. It's changed, all right? So hang on. If you're an Uber driver and you're worried about your acceptance rate and all that kind of good stuff, hang on, all right? Because I'm gonna try to talk you through this and to tell you why Uber is lying to you. If you're worried about that, and because Uber keeps throwing it on everything they try to offer you, the diamond, the gold, and all that kind of stuff, hang on to this video because I'm going to explain to you why that does not matter. Don't worry about your acceptance rate. Do the runs. You've heard me say this before if you've been here. Do the runs you want to do. So acceptance rates, let's blow this out of the water today, okay? So I'm going to show you the stats that I had when I first got this vehicle. And I've told you before, I'm usually in the teens here lately of the last 6-7 months. I keep it in the teens. I don't worry about a lot of runs that Uber wants to make me or offer me or kind of twist my arm and to get it doing. I don't do those runs. All right. So, and I've explained that in videos before, and I'll get into that in just a minute. So here we go. I'm going to show you what my stats were before I got this vehicle. All right. Now, right here, you'll see my acceptance rate was at 12%. Cancellation at 1%. I am a 5-star, been a 5-star for freaking ever, and 100% satisfaction rating. All right, so there you go. That's that. That's when I got this vehicle. All right, standard mode. Here we go. Now, when I got this vehicle, this is what's happened now. It's boosted me up to the advantage mode. My acceptance rate now is at 37%. I was at 50% here last week at one point. I was shocked when I turned it on and saw that, all right? Cancellation 0. It's still a 5.0 and 100% satisfaction rating, okay? Now, I'm going to show you one more set of stats. This is my, get over there. This shows you how long I've been doing it. I've had 6,500 5-star reviews. All right, you see that? 6 years. Uber, over 6 years now. I'm coming up on 7 here next month, I think. I'll go with that. 11,700, rides. You see my stats, all right? So I don't lie when I say that I've been doing this a hell of a long time. The one thing that people get wrapped up in is this freaking acceptance rate. You see it was at 12% back when I got this vehicle. Now this vehicle has made me go out and do more. All right, so I'm accepting a few more runs than I normally would do because I've told you, I think yesterday in a video, this is a fun vehicle to drive. All right, so, but anyway, to substantiate what I'm talking there and showing stats, I got asked to, so I have showed stats now. Acceptance rates does not matter. Uber will include it into everything they offer you. I mean, if you want to do the diamond, if you want to do the gold, and then you get down and it goes down below a certain level, they're going to let you know, oh, you need to do better. You need to accept more. Don't play that game. That's the game that I've talked about games on here to play, to make tips and make money. That's a game you don't want to play. They will run you ragged, especially if you're doing your personal vehicle. If you're doing your personal vehicle, I told you, I think it was yesterday's video, I've already put 3,000 miles on this vehicle in 2 weeks. If I had a personal vehicle and I'd already put 3,000 miles on it, and then in another 2 weeks, another 3,000 miles, you see what I mean? You're just tearing that vehicle up. I've done this for a long time, guys, as you see. I kind of know what I'm talking about here, all right? Don't get wrapped up in the acceptance rate if you're doing a personal vehicle, especially because to keep it, once you get that diamond status, once you get that gold, you're going to all of a sudden want to keep it. All right. It's like just teasing you, hey, you want to keep it. So you'll do more. That's what Uber wants you to do. Don't get lost in that game, all right? That's not the game you want to play. The game you want to play, all right, let me explain it to you. The game you want to play is taking the runs you want to take when you want to take them. There are certain times of the day I'll go a certain way. There are certain times of the day I will not take a run a certain direction because I know traffic. I know I'm going to get locked into some traffic. It's going to take me longer to do that run than Uber's telling me it's going to take. I know my area, in other words, too. Also, I've told you about this before. Know your area. I know the times of the day to take certain roads. I know times of the day to go another direction. All right, I can get people or get to people faster because I know my area and I know what's going on here. So that's the little tip in itself. All right. But don't get wrapped up in the acceptance rate because it's not going to benefit you in no way at all. Unless you're really just one of those people that you want that little moniker, that little thing saying that you're a diamond or you're a gold. You want people to see that. And if that's the case, go for it. But I recommend highly don't do that. Go get your rental. If you're one of those that going to chase that acceptance rate, get your rental and rag that out. Don't do it to your personal car. You saw on my stats there was a period of time when I did some Uber Eats. Let's see here, Uber Eats here. Let's go back to this one here. Yeah, there was a period of time. It looks like for a short period, I did 681 deliveries. All right, that's Uber Eats and groceries and all that kind of stuff. There was a period of time and that's when I ragged out that little Land Rover I had, that LRV, just ragged it out. I got to the point where that's all I could do with it. The AC had gone out, and I've explained this in videos before. The AC had gone out. There was no way I could pick up passengers in Florida and take them somewhere in that vehicle because there was no AC. I tried at night a little bit when it was a little cooler in the evening, and still, hey, we're rolling the windows down. I had a sunroof. Let's roll some, I tried that for a while. Ended up having to do some Uber Eats for a while. But don't do your personal car and strive for that diamond and that gold. That's when I was diamond and gold, was when I had that little Land Rover. Don't do that no more. It just doesn't work. All right. That's the bottom line with this video. I got people asking to see the stats. I've made comments before that I'm a 5-star. I have to prove it from time to time to people. I get comments from people that get in the vehicle and go, "Oh, I see that you're a 5-star and you've had that many rides. That's impressive." I get that from people. All right. So yeah, if you can hang on to that 5-star, and I've told you how to get to 5-star. The 5-star is not hard to do. It's just following the little system that I've developed over the years. It's easy. You communicate with your people. You've heard me talk about this in videos before. I hit on it yesterday in the video. There's certain things you just need to do to make it right, and you'll get your 5-star. All right, that's easy to do, and you definitely want to try to maintain that as high as you can. All right, because that's impressive to people when you pull up and they see a 5-star, especially after you've been doing Uber for a while. It impresses people. All right, so they expect a good ride because of your star rating. So give it to them, and I've told you in videos how to do that. It's not hard to impress people if you're doing certain things and taking care of business. All right, this is your business. I've said that so many times. So yeah, acceptance rate, bottom line here today is don't worry about your acceptance rate. Take and do the runs only that you want to do that pay you enough to do that run. Don't get locked into, hey, I got to go here, I got to go way over there, I got to go. If you're doing that, especially in your personal car, you're going to put some mileage on that thing. You're going to put some wear and tear on it very quickly. Mark my words. Anyway, Daddy-O out for the day. Yeah, I'm out for the day. You guys have a good afternoon, good evening. Bye.